The specific topic we're talking about today is gender roles within a relationship.
Do you think there are gender roles in a relationship?
Not really. No.
No. Well, there are, but there shouldn't be.
Yes. And no.
Oh, he met a wife today, so
Yeah.
I think there is, but there shouldn't be.
Because I guess into today's society, with the younger generation, there's less of that kind of male role and less of the female role. It tends to kind of try to be 50-50.
Personally, no. I don't think there has to be, but there is definitely a stigma around it.
I do. I think there are. It's quite often the case that the man has to be the emotionally stable, supportive one.
Women have more power anyway. We all know that. Whatever she said, even if you're like, oh, we're not happy about it, we still, end of the day, we still do it because it's everything to make her happy, isn't it?
Not in I think there is in society and stigma and stuff.
But I guess with the older generation, the older people, there's still that kind of that overlapping, and one wants to be more, I guess, alpha male.
Or you think there is a gender role in a relationship? Do you think there should be a gender role in a relationship?
I feel like it depends really on the person and how they were raised. Different people are raised differently. So I was raised in Ireland, so the way I was raised, you're supposed to expect the man to pay for everything, that kind of thing. But also my mum believes in gender equality, so she was you should never just expect the man to pay for everything.
Not really, because every individual is just different. Every relationship works in a different way. There's not one way any relationship can work.
So there is no one way a relationship can work, but do you think it's okay for the woman to do all the cooking and the man to do all the building?
No, not really. If they agree to it, I mean, that's fine. It's generally how it happened in my house anyway, and it's seems to have quite a good family.
Her job is to make us happy as well, but our main job is to make her happy, because if she's not happy, we're not happy. We know that.
Well, I believe in society that there are pressures that men should have and women should have.
So yeah, I mean, when I'm with a girl, I make sure that she's to provide her everything, emotional and intellectual and physical. Otherwise, if she's not happy, I'm not happy, because she's not giving me the goods if I don't give you the goods first.
I mean, there's perceived roles that both genders should play, and I think men are believed to be the stronger, supportive, emotionally more stable, and women should be more supportive, more submissive.
Not necessarily. Some people perceive that there are, but it's down to the individual relationship whether there is or not.
You are basically painting what society depicts.
I'm saying it shouldn't be that way, but it's people perceive it to be that way.
I met a girl, and my friend kept her waiting for a good 2 hours, so basically I finessed her and, got her to buy the random food. So, it was a good day. And then I got more tickets or stickers or whatever for food. But on gender equality...
So she bought you... So let's go with that then. She bought you food then?
Yeah.
Alright, so running with that, say if along the line, let's say 10 years from now, she's earning double what you're earning, would you feel any less of a man, would you say?
No, I'll make sure that we both provide. If she's making 10 times more money than me, it doesn't matter, as long as I'm still providing.
You're providing something else other than monetary. Okay.
No, I'll make sure that I provide money as well.
Okay.
Even if she's making money, that's her money.
Oh, I understand.
As long as everything is shared together, she can make more. It doesn't matter. If I make £1,000, she make £10,000. As long as I put £500 on the table and she put £500 on the table as well, that's fine. The rest is hers. So that I'm not really fussed about that. But I can't be broke.
That's true. Yeah, that's
in the society we live in. Yes. But it's in the society we don't live in, very hard.
Yeah, I will feel like, it doesn't make me less than a man, but I will feel less than a man. There's a slight difference.
Yeah. It depends how you look at it. There's two perspectives. Perspectives.
Yeah.
So obviously, I could be a lazy guy and she could buy my shit and I'll be calm. But
So would you want to be, let's say you're in a relationship, would you expect the woman to be doing all the cooking and cleaning?
I think I do quite a lot of cooking and cleaning myself.
So would you share that responsibility?
Yeah, I'd share it, I reckon. I would, personally. Okay. It's actually how it happened in my house as well, to be fair. My mum would do most of the inside chores and my dad would do a lot of the building. They'd share the gardening. My mum did a lot of the cooking, but equal amounts of cleaning with my parents.
Okay, I cook and I love kids. I don't have kids, but I love kids. So yeah, I'll take care of the kid and the cooking. She can leave the heavy stuff. I don't care.
Like depending how I'm feeling on that day, I may want to be the bigger guy. So I'll make her stay at home for a while.
I think if you're secure in yourself in the relationship, it should be fine. Like, it shouldn't emasculinate. Is that the word? Emasculinate? You? Emasculate?
We'll go if that's a word.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't have a dictionary.
Okay.
That works for me. You want to leave the bed? Knock yourself out. The baby is mine. I'll take care of the feeding and changing diapers, bedtime story, no problem. Lifting, look, I'm a skinny man. I'm not going to lift shit. Really, let's be honest. Let's face it. Look at this. It's not for lifting.
Two people making money, that's more money coming in. So like, what's wrong with that? And like, obviously she's gonna cook for me. I'm like, I can't cook for shit, so obviously I ain't doing it.
See what I mean? It's not for fighting, it's for fashion.
But I am stereotyping. I mean, I expect girls to be able to cook. I can't lie. But like, if she can't cook, we're gonna have a problem. Jollof rice. If she can't cook that's one problem.
Yeah, no, but I hear what you're saying, and I think if everything is shared equally, everything is in harmony. Wow, that was deep.
That is some deep stuff.
Pablo. I have to go and touch myself for this one.
So, why do you think there is a gap? Like, why do you think men are paid more? Why do you think women are expected to stay in, or women are expected to cook, or anything like that? What do you think are the reasons?
I think because there's a lot of issues that come into it, such as like the pay gap and stuff like that. So a lot of the time men get paid more just because of the pay gap. Like,
right, so I mean, in itself, it's quite unfair to just pay a woman less. There's been an I've tried to find out the answer to this question as well, and one of the answers that people have put forward is that when it comes to around the age of 30 or 35, women start to help children and they'll take time off work, so they don't progress in the chain of progression as much as men would. But I didn't really find this was the case, because my dad told me in the later years that he was actually the one who took time off work at the beginning anyway.
They're still seen as stronger, more dominant, I'm guessing.
I think it probably dates back like a very long history of opinions, and the fact that the government is whatever percentage more men and all this sort of thing. So I think, yeah, exactly, it's a very traditionalist view that we're trying to break through, and like your generation and my generation have we've really kind of fought it, and the fact that you're like standing here filming and like asking questions about, you're like raising awareness about it. So I think it's like our generation that is going to bridge that gap, really. But it's only tradition, and the fact that men are the leaders, they're the powerful ones, and the women are the weaker, the ones that stay home and like look after children, all this sort of stuff. So I think it's just old opinions, which some people will still carry through, but I think the majority of like our generation will push it out, hopefully.
Where, let's say you're going on the bar and you're gonna meet a girl, and you meet a person and then you find out that she earns a lot more than you. Do you think because she earns a lot more than you, does it affect your choice in the relationship?
No. Well, actually, that's the answer I should give, but honestly, it would be in the back of my mind, but it wouldn't be a deterrent.
Probably positively, to be honest.
What if it's the opposite? What if you were earning the more money than the woman?
Well, I guess it'd be fine.
It'd be fine.
But that's because I've been like, not programmed, so to say, but it's just like the norm of the society I live in, so I that's the way.
No, not at all. I've always been like a strong believer in this, like if you want to do something, then you do it. So if I want to go be rich, I'll go be rich.
Okay. In this current society, do you think the gender gap is being closed?
Good question.
Instagram.
Oh, elaborate on that.
Yeah, look at Instagram.
There was the gay marriage legislation like not that long ago.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You have Instagram, right?
Yep.
When you scroll into Instagram, and you see men topless with muscles, how long do you stop and stare at it?
Not long.
Okay. Now you see a girl in bikini, pretty for girl in a bikini. How long do you stare at it?
Quite some time.
Okay. 50 years ago, was there Instagram?
Hell no.
Okay, thank you very much. women are making a lot of money with Instagram. Some men are making money as well, but they have to be creative as fuck. Come with like the brilliant whatever.
I know, tell me about it.
I know.
Like with all the maternity leave, they are trying to, you know, give more of the role to the guy.
You and Charlie have to, you know, stay in the middle of the square, filming me to get like maybe 2 views a day.
The story of our life.
A woman have to take her shirt off and get 2,000 views an hour.
So yeah, definitely my dad's generation. They're all told to be very macho and very emotionally stable, and not give away any if they're sad or anything. But now I think that boundary is definitely being broken down in itself. That's one example.
A lot of women are making money on Instagram just by, I'm not going to sell anybody, but just like using their power. They have unlocked the power of that seduction. Even if it's virtual seduction, it still work. Because I'll go Instagram, take my top off, I'll get 2 views.
That's true. Yeah.
She go on Instagram, take her top off, she get 2 million views.
Yeah.
So, and those 2 million views, she'll profit of it. She'll make money of it. I'm not hating. I'm loving. I'm all about the female. I'm all about female, you know, opening the power and using it.
And opening their tops too.
Sorry?
Never mind.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think education is the obvious one, right? Like, I don't know, I don't want to go on about it, like globalization and all that shit. Like, look at India, you know, or Brazil. There's a lot more education going on than there used to be. And because of that, you get more women doing interesting things. And that's essentially closing the gender gap just purely through education. But then necessarily in the UK or other countries, things are a little bit more slow, I guess you could say. A little bit slower, sorry.
A lot of guys are like, no, I don't like those hoes. Shut up. How do you know you don't like them if you're not watching them? You are watching them before judging them. So stop it. Everybody's like, you know, hypocrite and stuff. No, let's face it. They're here, you're watching. Because if you don't know about them, you wouldn't. If you don't know about them, you'll be hating. So they know about it. So they've been there watching it. But I still want to lie and say, oh, I don't watch it. It's like, shut up, you do. So yeah, I mean, those times have changed because social media is been a boom since like a few years now. And some women, okay, all women, I think every woman on earth, they have this inner power. Some of them are shy, introverts, but the other one, they know how to use it and know how to profit of it. If a man is willing to pay to what, let him pay. Fuck it. You know, some look. Okay, look at this. See those girls, right?
Yep.
Some of them have unlocked the power because they know that dressing well, you know, tight short and everything, it's working. Why not? If I wear this, I walk on the street, well, you know, you won't be here talking to me, right? I have to dress well for you to talk to me. She have to undress well for you to talk to her.
Just dropping knowledge, left, right, center.
I'm really touching myself tonight, definitely. Definitely. In front of a mirror. Sorry about that, just, you know, cut that nicely. I said it to me. Hi, Mom. And Dad.
Okay, so do you think it's normal for a guy to earn more than a female?
So, I'm really sorry, my friend's calling me.
You can take it.
Hello. I'm in Trafalgar Square.
It's a good day today, guys. Having a fun time. It's a bright day. Is my hair okay?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, you've only been saying that to me. Yeah, it's fine. You don't ever say I look good.
Because you never say that to me.
Touché.
Does black people really like chicken, or is that a myth?
That's true. I just had chicken just now, so.
Charlie, do you like chicken?
Yes.
And he's Asian. I think Asian actually eat more chicken than black people.
Yeah, they eat more of the chicken too.
Let's not go there.
So, what's your names? Yeah, I forgot the question. What's your names, guys?
James.
James. you guys are both James.
Yeah.